Hello everybody, this is a top-down analysis for the next week or for the next weeks. We've got a lot of pairs trending, so it's actually very good that we can add system 2, system 1, system 2 to the repertoire. So let's have a look here. First, we're going to go through a good number of currency pairs today because it's really interesting looking at the higher time frames. So here's the euro dollar. So euro dollar, as you might remember, we need to break out of this sideways range. Well, that is a very powerful first two steps, right? Two big green bars breaking this last high, breaking the 200. That's a stop run move above 200 and the last high. Well, the most important level to get out of this range is this high, right? So let's see whether next week, the next weekly bar will actually break it, or whether we see after the stop run move a pullback. It might dive back down, it might test the lower range. So are the markets strong enough, right, to break out of this range? Well, that compared this month, was about to end, I think next week, right? That's already a big monthly bar. So big bars do start trends, long-term trends. So this is about the euro dollar. It looks quite nice. We are overextended. So the question now is, at the beginning of next week, are the markets able to resume this? Are they going to sideways and then maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday resume? Or are we going to see a sell-off, right? Even sell-offs provide opportunities in lower time frames, because if this is pushing back down, let's say to through this area, well, TC1, TC2, we only need a zigzag, right? So we need a lower high and lower low, and then these charts are trending. Now let's have a look at euro pound. The pound is strong. Well, it is strong. We can see it from the higher time frame, right? It pulled back, found nice support at the 21 and the 50, and now is diving back down. So we're actually expecting to see this break lower, right? Coming from these higher time frames. Well, there was this pattern, which I did not take. Well, I should have. It looks really nice with a very tight stop, but we did not get a touch of 21. In most cases, I actually wait for a touch of 21. And we had the 200 was kind of was at the consolidation low, right? So the 200 was interfering a little bit with the pattern. Now let's have a look at Euro Swiss. The Swissy overall, the Swissy is strong, right? The yen is strong, the pound is strong, and the Kiwi, the New Zealand dollar, is strong. So let's have a look here at the Swissy. So again, the Swissy, it pulled back into cluster area. Now there's a lot of room to go just to meet the last low. And the last low is not the end. We're actually expecting this to break much lower, right? So there's a lot of room to the downside. This has just turned around here, right? Usually it takes a bit of time to develop momentum, but there's a lot of room to go. That's free fall territory. Let's see what happens early next week, because it's kind of rangy here, right? If it can develop momentum, these are stop run levels. So that would be nice here, and that would probably be for all other Swiss pairs as well. Now this is odd, Australian dollar. Both Australian dollar and Kiwi are strong. Stronger than the dollar, right? On the first currency pair we looked at, the dollar shows weakness. Well, here Australian dollar is stronger than the US dollar, and we are at an important stop run level here on the weekly chart. Let's have a look at the monthly. Well, monthly is down, but we could, I see potential up to the 7,000 big number, and this is what let's just mark it because it's an important level, right? So that's up here. That's the potential stop run move. These are 3 stop run levels, so we could actually slip through to the big number and even break it and spike the 200. So this is the idea here. We are right at the level. Typically Monday is weak, meaning it gets rejected. The bulls shy away from the level. It might come down and then later, right? A few days later break it. If it breaks it immediately on Monday, well, it might be a Monday I'm having a bit of a closer look at, but I don't expect that. Here again, pound very strong, right, against the dollar as well, a weak dollar. So that's a major breakout. A weekly bar closing above this level, major breakout, stop run level. We have not yet seen a stop run move. this is still to come, right? So this is the potential here. A lot of room to go as well, up to the 1.4 thousand level. So that is quite nice. But again, here we overextended. We might pull back. We might even crash. Well, crashing gives opportunities too. So this can go both ways. It could go in a big way up, or it could crash, right? In a big way, let's say. Now let's have a look at a Kiwi versus the US dollar. Well, these are the marks from last week. So we were seeing this potential that it could do a stop run move. Well, it is right there now at this stop run level. It did not put in yet a stop run move, but it could, right? And then break higher. Same thing here. It could crash, or it could just go through. We had marked that as well last week as an important level, and it made its stop run move, and as well these are stop run levels, right? So now it looks very, very bullish, very strong here for the Kiwi. Well, it's mainly because the dollar is weak, right? Let's have a look at the US Swiss. Dollar is weak, so it goes down here, right? Swiss strength looks fantastic. We are right here at the big number, and this is the stop run level, right? If we break this lower, this other one here, well, it's an important level too, because it's the last low. We could see a huge move down over the next couple of months, right? A huge. So again, the overall theme is Swiss strength. After this pullback, he had pulled back twice, right? Even at the same level, double top. Pulled back into the 200, and then it's turned around, free fall territory, it crashed. And now let's see whether it can break this, or then it should continue of that way, or we might bounce as well. Okay. Another pair, US CAD. So the US dollar being weak, well, the CAD is stronger than the dollar. We can see here how it's breaking an important level on the daily, this level here. Now it could drop through, right, to the next levels. So this is a range play. This is in a range, but there's room to go, right, to the lower part of the range, to here, basically. And with so much momentum, again, we can see both, right, a pullback, or it could just slip through to the bottom. US yen, always an interesting pair, because it got intervened, and now the carry trade plays in favor for the Bank of Japan. This is a momentum move. This is a consolidation. It's a trend following consolidation. So the only thing I can think of that we get another move of that sort, right? Big drop, consolidation, another big drop. These are stop run levels. So I want to look at now at the monthly chart. Where can it go? Well, it could, right? I mean, we are already meeting serious support here from the 221. It could drop right to the 50. It could even drop to the 130. It would still be bullish. So yeah, a measured move drop would be the 130. So that's in the card, but it's pushing hard against the 21. So let's just mark that as a target, the 130, right? So it could go there. And well, the confirmation that is required is, well, that we break this important level, and then it's basically off, because this then becomes the next stop run level, and this, and the 200 acts as a magnet. So it's a complete turnaround, right? From this being a very strong bull chart to now, well, we might actually see it crash and consolidate, which is still, it's still healthy, right? Still in a healthy trend. Now let's have a look here at yeah, pound. Pound is strong, right? Well, we can see it in all those charts. Let's take that off here. Very bullish, right here. And the monthly is at an important level. So that's a common theme. We are at important stop run levels, be it the monthly, the weekly, or the daily, in a lot of currency pairs, right? And this is driven probably by the euro dollar, right? Having made this up spike, an important breakthrough some of the levels. Well, as I said, if we leave that range, right, it's a range of low volatility, well, a lot of moves will happen in the currency market as such, and it doesn't matter if we leave to the upside or if we leave to the downside. But as long as we're in here, the higher time frames do not add that much of positives. So if we look at this one, pound odd at an important level here. Well, that's the two, very big number, 2 and 4 zeros. So basically, yeah, the level, the really interesting level is this now, right? If this breaks, well, I want to know, because then it could start running. Just to put it into perspective, well, this is an S1, right? And this is the stop run level. It had taken, that's the first leg of this S1. Then the next leg is up at the 210 level. And 210, let's just mark it because it's a target, right? 210 is up here. So that's the next magnet level, and price should get here fairly quickly once we break to a new high here. Okay, let's have a look at another one, or a few other ones. Odd Australian dollar is strong. What's a similar thing here? Just wanted to show you this Australian dollar. And then the New Zealand, the Kiwi is strong too, right? We're basically shooting now again here for this level. And this level, just to put it into perspective, is an important level, even on the weekly chart, stop run level, and there are more to come. And here it clusters with a big number, right? This is the big number here, and it acts as a magnet, and we are well here on the way already to get there. So let's see Monday, how Monday is going. No need to FOMO. This is the Euro New Zealand. So let's have a look at, yeah, this one. Kiwi is strong. You can see it, right? It had, well, this was a stop run level. It could not produce a stop run move. Well, now it fails and it goes down, right? And we see here, we had spotted that as well. There's a lot of down potential because it's an S1. This is an S1, and this might just be another breakout bar. And once it re-breaks, we could see a lot of potential. Let's just move the line. We could see a lot of potential lower, so that's clearly bearish. That might, let's just put some errors, because this I rather see this now as a double top, right? And there's pressure to the downside. Now double top. Okay. Let's have a look at two more. Kiwi, so strong Kiwi against a strong Swissy. So which one is stronger? Well, we can see it here. The Swissy was stronger over the last 2 months, and now the Kiwi comes in more strength than the Swissy. Although the Swiss is strong, the Kiwi is even stronger, right? That's what we see here with these three bullish weekly bars, and we could bounce here in. This was an S1 short, made a stop run move. Well, now we're pulling back into ideally the 21, so there's a bit of more room to go. It clusters with the 200 here, so that's basically the typical target here. And the last one, US Sing, we talked about that before as well. We talked about that it can break lower. Let's see, did we draw the line? Yeah, we drew the line here. I want to draw the line on the weekly as well. It's basically, it's a long term, many years, right? 10-year topping formation. So this is the momentum move. This is a consolidation, and it looks like a lot of Singapore dollar strength for whatever reason. So this started basically here when the great financial crisis was over. The dollar gained value. This was triggered by the great financial crisis starting in 2008. So if we get a measured move of that sort, well, something similar, right, should come in. Some important event. It could even be the great financial crisis number 2. Who knows? What happened during the Corona years? Well, that basically marked the midpoint, right, of this consolidation and the highest high. So that marked basically, that marked the reversal down. Interesting, yeah. So this shows both. We see both in the chart, the great financial crisis and the corona panic high as important points. Now it's breaking, stop run level, important stop run level. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, okay, there's one shortly slightly lower. So again, this one we could see a big move, but we're overextended. It can do both, right? It can slip through. So it can do, yeah, can do this, or we could see a powerful snapback to moving averages, and it could well go up here. So interesting pair. It can go both ways, and I'm interested to see how the first days go. So interesting, really interesting. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Trading system 1 and system 2.